Hey everyone, I hope you're all well and having a nice day. Today I have a little haul video for you all, and this is sort of a combination of purchases I've made over the last few months, you know, standard haul material, and they've sort of all been done in particularly sort of spendy moments. And there's also a couple of things that have been sent that I thought you might like to see. So yeah, I'm just going to get straight into it. I will leave any links to products down below, as well as prices in New Zealand dollars. So first up I have this diary from Frankie magazine, and this is just their 2015 daily journal. Each year they bring out this diary in a sort of limited edition run. This year it's got a nice sort of grey blue cover, and yeah, it's got monthly overviews in it for you to write down any dates you may have, or sort of upcoming events and whatnot. And then each month has a different pattern on it. This one's got plants, there's also cats and things, and then in the back you have a whole lot of things like budget lists, contact, like sort of a place to write people's contact details, gift tags for presents, stickers, more lists for like to tear out for like grocery shopping or to-do lists, and then there's a big envelope in the back to store stuff. And yeah, I just think this is great. It's not too heavy, and if you know someone who likes Frankie magazine or who likes design that's a bit more quirky, then they are bound to love this. I believe this is about $30, and you can get it from Mag Nation in New Zealand and possibly some sort of more independent bookstores. I've also splurged on a couple of books recently, and the most recent one that's been released is this by Zoe Sugg, aka Zoella here on YouTube, and it is Girl Online. I won't divulge any sort of details about the book itself because I know a lot of people are still reading it or are waiting to read it, but I finished it in the early hours of this morning and I really enjoyed it. I will have a full review of this up on my blog sometime soon, so keep an eye out for it. That I picked up recently from Mighty is Amy Poehler's book, Yes Please. This was really hard to find in New Zealand. It just seemed to be sold out everywhere whenever I tried to find it, so I just sort of bit the bullet and ordered it online. I've only read sort of the introduction and a couple of chapters so far, but it is hilarious. I've been laughing out loud while I've been reading it, and I just think it's going to be great. She's such a good writer, she's such a hilarious woman, and I'm really looking forward to reading more of this. If you want me to review any of this stuff, by the way, guys, just leave me a comment down below and I will get onto that for you. So I did some shopping on Feel Unique. There was a couple of sort of new releases that I wanted to try, and also I was doing some shopping for other people. And one of the first products I picked up was this new eyeshadow from Maybelline. I don't believe you can get these in New Zealand or outside Europe, so I wanted to give it a try. And it is this eyeshadow in the shade Copper Fizz. I believe these are sort of comparable to the L'Oreal Mono eyeshadows, which came out a couple of months ago. This is it reminds me a lot of All That Glitters by MAC, which is a nice sort of neutral peach with a little bit of shimmer to it. It was easy to apply, it blends out well, and I really like it. I think it will be nice to wear over the festive season with maybe some sort of loose glitter or pigment on the eyes. It's just beautiful. And then I have a couple of products from Tanya Burr, and first up I have her set of individual lashes, which came out a couple of months ago I believe, and you get a range of sizes. You get short lashes, medium lashes, and then long lashes, and it also comes with a lash adhesive to use. I'm wearing a couple of the medium and the short lashes today. They weren't too hard to apply considering I've never applied eyelashes on myself before. I struggled with the longer ones a bit more, but that's probably just because I've not used them before, but they're so lightweight I can't even feel them on my eyelids, which is always a good sign with lashes. And yeah, I just think these are great. You can also buy a range of full lashes. I think there's some half lashes as well, so I'm kind of keen to pick up some more if I do enjoy these because they're so cheap. And then I got one of her new lip glosses, and this is in the shade Sparkling Dewdrops, and it's just a nice sort of peachy pink with a little tiny bit of shimmer to it, but it's not overly detectable on the lips. I'm wearing it today as well, and I really love Tanya's lip glosses because they're not too sticky and your hair doesn't get caught in them as much if it's windy like it is today here in Auckland, and they're actually really quite long lasting on the lips, so you don't need to touch them up as much, and They have a really nice sort of strawberry-ish scent, and yeah, I love these. Next we have the Benefit Bling Brow Kit, which is actually sent, and I believe this is limited edition, and it should still be available in stores now, but check online first or give the counters a ring if it's... So in this kit, first off you get this tips and tricks booklet, which Benefit tend to include with a lot of their sort of gift sets, and you get a range of Swarovski crystals, which are kind of all rose gold and taupe colours, and then you get a set of mini tweezers to apply the crystals to your eyebrows. I have some of the rose gold ones in my inner corners today, or you could use them with winged eyeliner. I think you can use these anywhere basically. For someone who's a bit more sort of experimental with their makeup or wants to look a bit more glam for the party season, they are bound to love this. You can also get bling brow crystals applied when you get your brows done at the Benefit Brow Bar, I think. There might be an additional charge, but yeah, like I said, check on the counters first if this is something you're after. Makeup bits that I picked up were from drugstore type places. The first one is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. Now I don't believe you can buy this in New Zealand, or if you can, it's never in stock because I've never seen it on the shelves before. And this is just in the shade Light Pale, which I believe is the lightest shade. And I really like this. It's perfect for under your eyes. It's not too heavy a concealer and it doesn't crease or look cakey, especially if you blend it in with something like a complexion sponge. I use the Real Techniques one, and yeah, I've been really impressed with this. It's perfect for dark circles, as the name would suggest, and I really want to get the brightening one as well, just to see how they sort of compare, but this is perfect if you can get your hands on it. We have a product from Australis, which is an Australian brand, who are cruelty free I believe, and this is one of their Acme eyeshadows. I hope I've said that right, and this is in the shade Bronzonce. This is sort of being compared to the Stila Magnificent Nettles foil eyeshadows, so it'll be interesting to see how this compares. Again, I'm hoping to do a review of this, so I will keep you posted. Then we have something a bit random, and it is an advent calendar, and this is one of the Freddo ones, which has a range of sort of different chocolates in it for every day. If you watched Rachel Jade's Vlogmas videos last year, then you'll be very familiar with this calendar because she opened it on camera every day, which is where I saw it originally. I just got this from the warehouse, and if you're like me and you like the idea of having a chocolate daily in the lead up to Christmas because you're still secretly a 12-year-old on the inside like I am, then you're gonna love this, and I just think it's so cute. And then next we have something from Typo, and Typo is a bit of a sort of mishmash of stuff. They have stationery, they have homeware stuff, they have loads of sort of gifts, and they're all quite affordable and sort of for a range of price points from anything under sort of the $10 mark up to, I don't know, maybe $60, $70, and nothing's too expensive in there. And I picked up this tassel garland, which I've had my eyes on for so long, and I've kind of ummed and ahed about getting it for a while, but in the end you're about the same sort of price that you would expect to pay for one on Etsy. This was 35 New Zealand dollars, and it's just a silver and white one because I'm getting my walls repainted soon, and I didn't want to get one of the sort of more colourful ones that may sort of clash with my wall, if that makes sense. And yeah, I just think this is cute. This would be a great sort of idea for someone who perhaps is flashing or has recently moved out of home and wants something to sort of jazz up their walls, which is not going to be too damaging on any wallpaper or paint. Then they might like this. But not least, we have a perfume, and this is Taylor Swift's new fragrance, Incredible Things. It comes in this gorgeous bottle with Taylor's beautiful face on it and watercolour sort of designs, and then the bottle itself has a nice sort of gold lid. I'll show you. It's got a nice gold lid, and then again more of a sort of watercolour designs and Taylor's silhouette. It's a very sort of interesting fragrance. It's not your typical kind of generic celebrity fragrance at all. It smells, it's kind of musky, but it has a sort of, I think it's got like tropical kind of, I think it might have coconut in it and sandalwood or something, but I'm really bad at describing perfumes. I'm really sorry guys, but this is such a great perfume, and it's actually really affordable too. I believe the 50ml size is $79, and then the next size down is maybe $50 or $60, and this would be great for a girl who loves Taylor Swift or someone who's perhaps a bit harder to buy for and you don't want them to get them a fragrance that's a bit more of a risk. I think this is quite a safe fragrance, and yeah, I really love it. So that is everything I've kind of hauled recently. Be sure to give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and let me know what you've picked up recently and sort of spendy moments. I would love to know what you guys have been buying, because I don't know, it's just cool to see what people buy. Yeah, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you again next time. Bye guys!